Yo, yeah, very busy. Always very busy right now. There's no time for anything, unfortunately. Very fucking busy. Very, very busy. I streamed earlier today, we got Master Tier. Which is always a pleasant surprise. Can't go wrong with getting Master Tier. But most days are very busy. Very, very busy. Yo. Whenever there's a free moment in life, it's always spoiled by something, and I'll tell you right now, it got spoiled today, not too long ago. I'm not gonna say what it was, but like, Jesus Christ, give me a break, like, universe. Give me a break, universe! I am your strongest warrior. I want a break. The world is a very cruel place. Very, very cruel. You can't even see half of the things you're fucking looking for on Metal Minis, because all of the tabs kind of just meld together. Everything is just one color. It's much harder to figure out than, like, plastics. These are... this is like a old black library diorama. They're all the Gotrek and Felix characters, but they're all like 30% bigger. No, I don't have that. My head is pretty large, but it's not dented. It is not dented. No. It is perfectly formed. Doom, 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 doom. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, older metal minis are, not the greatest to work with. This is literally an entire project in itself, though. It's going to take so long for this to get done. Right now, we have no new mochi picks, no. I think I'd have to go see Discord anyways, but I don't think we took any new ones right now. No new mochi picks right now. What I should be wearing is glasses. I'll probably, I mean, actually painting something. This is not. I might commission this out to like a really good painter in a year or two, because this is more of like a display commemorative thing. I don't think I want to paint it. I don't think I want to. I think it would have to go to someone who knows what they're doing. Finecast is more so basically resculpting. It's like reshaping things. Because Finecast is very soft, but very, like, incomplete as a sculpt. It's usually full of, like, dents and marks and things that you just kind of have to, like, correct yourself. Whereas this has problems, but everything is more so surface level. It's like bumps and shit. Yeah. Metal minis definitely feel like they're worth more, but the cleanup's a little bit different. A little more abrasive. Which isn't really a bad thing, it's just you gotta kind of work at it. You have to beat that shit up. Man, putting this together would be a fucking nightmare. Ay, ay, ay. Good thing I'm putting it together. Wait, is this really how they made Caragul? Ew. Caragul. Caraguli. Man, you're gonna need a lot of, like, fucking milliput for this thing. Everywhere is Milliput. Milliput and maybe pinning. To get everything correct, possibly. This has got to be the ugliest version of Karagul, Felix's weapon, I've ever seen. This looks more like an elven blade. Whereas it was supposed to be a Bretonnian blade? I don't know. Maybe it was something. What? They're doing another Shrek movie? Cool. I'm sure it'll do well. Shrek's great. Shrek is excellent. I don't think I've seen those movies in a while. Wait, where's my... I haven't seen those movies in a long time. They're good, though. They're very good. Delicious. Okay. Super tasty. Okay. Scabbard. I really want to go see a movie, man. I'm sick of being stuck indoors 24/7. I would like to go see a movie one day. Sometime soon, ideally. I just drink water. Mad Max? No. Pretty sure that's on DVD now, no? I say DVD. Do they even fucking release DVD like anymore? Is that a thing? Isn't that on streaming services? Pretty sure that movie didn't last long in theaters. And then it just kind of came out on streaming platform or two, and that's where it lives now. Pretty sure. Gladiator 2 in a few months. I wanted to go see fucking M. Night Shyamalan's The Watchers. And I believe one more, but I forgot. Totally forgot which one it was. You just kind of forget things when you're not able to do them for a while. Because now that we have Mochi, it's a little bit harder to go do stuff. You can't really stay home. He's too much of a bastard to stay home. No, that's horrible. He would die in there. That would never happen. He's just a baby. He has problems because he's a baby. He's a baby. It's bad. Ivana goes to the bathroom and he cries. And she's around the corner. He's got, like, a little bit of anxiety. He doesn't like being left alone. I haven't seen that trailer, no. I mean, someone had already said, like, yeah, he's making another movie already. When he just finished them. He just finished one and now he's doing another one. It's like, what? Really? Kind of intense, no? Already doing a movie when you just finished one? And I mean, like, releasing one already. Like, Jesus Christ, that guy wants to make films. Yeah. Well, he's a baby. He's still like a baby Pomeranian, so... Maybe when he's a little bit older and more sensible. Who knows? Maybe he was just trained poorly or wasn't trained at all. We didn't do well raising him. We're bad parents. We gave him too much love. We didn't whoop his ass enough. He would shit on the carpet and we'd give him peanuts. Or not peanuts, sorry. Potatoes. Yeah. I mean, he looks like a fucking chihuahua. I'll give it a watch. I'll see. I mean, his movies always have good concepts, but, like, it's the execution that's kind of weird. It's more so, like, is that really it? You know? Like, you spend an hour and a half waiting for something, and it's like, ta-da! And it's like, okay. Great. Great. I gotta Google what this is supposed to look like if it's cleaned up. Ain't nobody building this fucking thing. Interesting. What the fuck? So it's just supposed to be completely off? Yo, that bot already got banned. Look at that. Stupid bot. It's not even a human. You can't even flame it. It's not real. It's a fake guy. I wonder how those bots really work. You just have to pay for them or something? Like, this guy pays for a robot to go around advertising robots? What a fucked up world we live in. Robots here. Cheap fake viewers here. They are real people, trust me. 100% real viewers can watch your stream. Don't mind them. They're real. Absolutely real. %. Well, I mean, that was a link, and I banned... the fucking Nightbot banned it already, so... Keep viewers real. Put in credit card information and social security number for free viewers. Trust me. That's fucking weird. I don't even know, man. That's like... To me, that's just a bunch of, like... nonsensical words. I have no idea. People do it, though, man. They're scummy. You will get all the viewers. I wonder if I could blue tack all of this together. There's no fucking way. There's no way this would work. This bitch got some tiny arms, god damn! What is that arm? Why is it so small? Jeez, woman. Where does this even go? Oh. Oh shit. Oh, it's a dagger. Miniature gaming. Or miniature wargaming. Ow. Fuck. My foot. Miniature making. Hobbying. Ow. Warhammer. Yo, yo. Oh, fucking hell. That fucking hurt. Ow, my foot. Youch! Okay. So... it works. Okay. Latus, clean up the table for now. Get all these metal bits out of here so I don't snort this shit. Because snorting plastic and metal is not good for you. One might think. Nice. Did you see the new, order fucking cards that came out today? The rules? I only glanced the city stuff. I should probably look at everything. But I most likely will just play cities. I do want to go see the rules a little bit. Yeah. They're free. They're up there and they're free. So why not? Let's get this shit out of here. Okay, I just gotta go get a vacuum really quickly and then I'll clean up this and we'll continue just whatever. Be right back. BR Bizzle, where is the vacuum? Ow, that fucking hurt. Stop it, baby mooch. Well, my vacuum's dead. Unlucky. My vacuum is completely dead. Which means I can't do anything about this unless I sweep it up, or maybe snort it up. Warhammer players, instead of doing coke, they do plastic particles. You just get down there, give it a nice snort. And you have the whole week off of work. Maybe even the whole next lifetime. Lovely. I haven't even looked at that stuff. Well, again, I haven't looked at the Fire Slayers. I'm pretty sure cities have them as allies. I think. I wonder if they got rid of the cities in different, like, realms. I wonder if that's a thing still. Yep. Of course, it's microplastics, yeah. Get in there, brother. Yeah, we can live with a few pieces of dust. Okay. Guess it's just time to work on Iron Drakes. See what we have to do left for these guys. Where was the unfinished Iron Drake body? Was it this one? Nope. Was it this one? Nope. Must have been this one. Nope, it's this one. Okay. Yeah, there is no hobby out there in the world that's safe. All of them have problems. Well, actually, I guess bird watching is pretty safe now. Unless you get bit by like a fucking snake or something while you bird watch. You won't be ingesting any fucking hard plastics. That's for sure. They do! Yeah, this stuff takes a while. It takes a while, and when you're working on like 100 plus of them at a time, it can definitely test your patience. But that's what the hobby's about. I mean, progress is great. It's just a matter of it kind of, you know, you just gotta commit to it. You really gotta commit to that shit, and then eventually it'll get done. The old skeletons, what, like the skeleton regiment, the big square, like, rectangle box. Nah, well, there you go. You got a Flamekeeper for 15 bucks, and they're still relevant. That's always good. No, you can display them. If you want to, you can. They're more so... They're sold as gaming pieces because all of these have kind of like rules in game. But you can absolutely just display them. Just a matter of what you're going to do with them. It's basically, the easiest way to sum it up is it's a physical RTS. Instead of base building, you just deploy your army. Yep. Well, it's not... Is it real time? It's not real time. Turn-based strategy. It's like an RTS, but turn-based. Yeah. It's very fun once you get into it, but everything about it is just kind of time-consuming. This is not like an overnight project. This is something you do for like months on end sometimes. Yep. LOL Exile? Is it like a unit? An exile or something? I don't know anything about Fire Slayers, dude. I know absolutely nothing. I initially bought them and then sold them for like, I tried to get size comparisons because I was going to do a proxy army of like fantasy miniatures for Fire Slayers, but now that the old world's back, there's just kind of no point for me to do that. I genuinely don't know much about AOS units outside of cities. Shitties of Sigmar. Oh, that dude. Yeah, he's got like the dual hammers over his head. Yeah, he's like jumping down out of a rock. Yeah, that was a cool mini. I thought I'd get him, but like again, there's no point now. I'm very intrigued, though, by Age of Sigmar 4th Edition. I've always loved AOS as a game, and as an option for just, like, endless conversions. Because the number one thing with fantasy is that it's very skewed. There isn't many options to kind of, like, create what you want to create visually. Especially for dwarves. Dwarves having, like, no options whatsoever. But Age of Sigmar kind of allows for that, right? Like, if I want to field a Thunder Barge, I can build one and field it as, like, a frigate, you know? Or, what are they called? Ironclad? Whatever they're called in Age of Sigmar. The big boats. You could just do so much stuff with it. It's really cool. I love the freedom the game offers. No, you get a bunch of parts for them. Like, as an example, this is like one of 5 to 6 sprues you get. You can kind of customize them and make them the way you want. Different weapon options, different shields, different shoulder pads, arm options, yeah. You get a bunch of stuff. You usually get, like, one of every option for each unit. I mean, if he's a Fire Slayer, I'd imagine it should be more offensive anyways, especially for that guy, visually at least. Because I know exactly which one you're talking about, and he doesn't look a very Doesn't look very defensive. Fire Slayers are just ooga booga me get in, me smash you. Me use Forge give units buff. Yo yo. Me buff units. We'll see though. Every time something is good and I'm almost done it, I get sidetracked and then I just fucking end up doing something else and it's just awful. In a perfect world where I can kind of, like, finish projects very quickly, I would love to do Age of Sigmar. But there is no feasible time right now for Age of Sigmar. It is just not going to happen. Unfortunately. Yo, yo. Oh, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. I mean, a 3+ ward save's kind of ridiculous now. Oh, he had to be near 3 people. Oh, gotcha, never mind. It's 4+ ward. I do miss playing a bit of AOS. It was so easy. It was always fun to just kind of, like, play a game and chill the fuck out. Roll dice. Which ones? Because right now I'm just working on units that I know I'm going to be using. So I have no clue. Like, this is going to be about 10 Iron Drakes, 2 units of 5. And then I think what I'll work on next is maybe just Dwarf Warriors. Dowie Warriors. Oh, yeah, those are... No, these are currently the ones I'm working on, so it's the same thing. It's just another unit of them. It's just 5 more. The exact same ones. The exact same guys. It's just another unit. Because with Warhammer, you have a lot of repetition when it comes to certain squads. Like, the Iron Drakes, these guys could probably be taken upwards of, like, 20 in a game. So 4 units of 5. It's looking like the Volkite. Shields are better than, like, the double-handed weapons. Aren't the shields, aren't those mortals? Can't you throw them for, like, 1 mortal wound? Sling shields, I think, is what they're called, right? Oh, on death you get it now. So you can't even throw the shields anymore. Interesting. I need a drink. That's kind of shit then, no? What? So what's the point then? It's a +1 save and a 4-up mortal on death, or you get 1+ attack if you charge? The shields sound way better. Why would you ever not take shields? You should always have 2 attacks if you've got 2 hand weapons. That's the idea. Not if you charge, you get an extra one. That's kind of dumb. That seems really stupid. That's kind of how it's always been. Yeah, Fire Slayers, I was gearing up to kind of do a few different things with them, but I just it fell through. I kind of lost interest in the army visually. Maybe I'll get back into them. I've got an entire bag of, like, old metal Slayers. I fucking love Slayers. Too bad they're just garbage. Yeah, that's trash. Nah, the shield variant's better for sure. That is not even a question. It would make sense to give them a bonus attack initially, and then on the charge they get an extra attack, right? Like, that would make a bit more sense. Weird Games Workshop. I kind of want to go see the rules right now. I think I was reading through the city's rules, and they made, like, they really did something weird. Cities of Sigmar.
Shut up, you dickhead, now fuck off!
Ultra Thorgrim.
Fetus, thank you, buddy. Thank you, sir. Wait, why can't I zoom in? Oh, I can now, okay. Yes, sir. I mean, the Slayers in tabletop just kind of suck dick. They're garbage. They're not even good at what they're supposed to be good at, and they're not good at what they're not good at anyways. Like, they're weird. They need rules changes. They need buffs. Okay, hang on. So, I'm very curious. I don't really care about these. I want to see the rules. Wait. You get to pick different formations. So these formations used to be cities. And depending on which city you played from is what bonus you'd get. So Dawnbringer Crusade, Forward Dawners. You get 2 to the move characteristic of friendly Cities of Sigmar units in the first battle round. Okay, that's like Tempest Eye, but shit. Add 3 to the range characteristic of ranged weapons used by friendly Cities of Sigmar units. That's disgusting. Ironweld Guild Army. Like Fusiliers and fucking Iron Drakes and everything, and cannons. Okay. Fortress City Defenders. Friendly Cities of Sigmar units have the fortified position ability start the first battle round in a fortified position. In addition, in the first battle round, subtract 1 from the wound rolls for attacks that friendly Cities of Sigmar units take who are wholly within friendly territory. It's pretty good. And then add 1 to the casting rolls. I mean, okay. Seems a little dull. I miss the cities. Can I not play a city? Wait, how do allies even work then? What the fuck? Prayers. Wait, can you even take allies anymore? How does that work now in the new AOS? Like, weird. Load. This would be such a sick fucking conversion. Pontifex Zenestra. It's just some fucking, like, rune lord sitting on a throne. Or something crazy. Like, that's sick. You could do so much with this game. Flagellants could be slayers, even though they fucking blow ass. 2 attacks, 4 up, 4 up. 1 mortal on a 5 up after you die. I think. Yeah. Where are the dwarves? It's very laggy. Load, you shit program, load! Give me the dwarves. The biggest kick in the fucking pants was this thing. The Celestial Hurricanum is still the exact pile of fecal matter it was previously, where it only affects humans and no longer anyone else. So you can't even throw Iron Drakes around it, it just doesn't matter. Only Fusiliers. Kinda lame. 1+ to the hit roll if your fucking unit is a human. Lame. We're good. We're chilling. Dwarven steam tanks, there you go. Make them up. There's no regular, like, humans don't assist dwarves. The problem is each army in the Cities of Sigmar, there's barely any synergies in terms of, like, cross-unit abilities. It's like if you want to buff the dwarves, you need dwarven heroes. Which in a way, I guess, kind of makes sense, but, like, again, there's no synergy with big pieces. Like, everything is very self-contained. Like, Forge Fire, pick a friendly Cities of Sigmar, Dwarden unit within only 12 inches of the unit, make a d6 roll. You just get rend. The biggest thing in Cities of Sigmar, for me, that was so fun, was the use of Iron Drakes. I love Iron Drakes. They're awesome. They're fun. Iron Drakes in the current edition seem so, like, you can't make them 2 up, 3 up. With, like, rerolls. The combos are kind of dead. The shooting combos are dead. Yeah, well, they kept everything that they previously had in cities with dwarves. They kept it all. It's all here. It's just very lackluster. Like, what do the Longbeards do now? Add 2 to the control score of friendly Cities of Sigmar Dwarden units, excluding Longbeards. Okay, so you get to just take objectives. Like, they lose flavor. Like, Longbeards, like, what? This is some, like, chaffline garbage. Hollowed weapons. 2 attacks, 3 up, 4 up for dwarves. You're giving me disease, brother. No, they didn't come in. These are Cities of Sigmar. This is fucking good. This is good. A 4-up ward save for officers' orders. Hold the line. Like, that's pretty cracked. They're all garbage. I mean, this guy gives gyrocopters, pick up to 3 visible friendly gyrocopters or gyro bomber units wholly within 18 inches of this unit. Roll a dice for each target. On a 3-up, add 1 to the hit rolls. Do you see what I mean? Like, it's just weird. Like, the cogsmith is now buffing gyrocopters? He's not assisting cannons? Wouldn't it be wouldn't it be armies working together to achieve something? As in, like, the dwarven effort with the human effort, and, like, dwarves and humans work side by side on weapons and whatnot. You got this little dude fucking waving around a baton, driving, like, gyrocopters to shoot at shit. It's like, what? What did the cannon do? Let me scroll up for the cannon. It just seems like everyone is stuck. It feels like 3 micro armies, and for that reason, I'm not interested. I really love the synergy between, like, a human unit helping out a dwarven unit, or a dwarven unit helping out a human unit. Now it's just they don't do that. It's the orders that do that. Again, it's still very fun to do conversions. Like the Wild Core Hunters, this is sick. You could just make them Rangers, Dwarven Rangers, and you can have like little hunting dogs and everything. Like, this is what excites me about Age of Sigmar, is the conversions. You can still have a giant cannon. I can do a cannon diorama. Like, that'd be awesome. So, imagine him helping out steam tanks. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like he can't even do that. Shot and shell. Is there no, like, engineer character? Is there no characters anywhere here that, like, buff any of that? The Celestial Hurricanum was easily my favorite fucking unit. This thing was awesome. So fun to use. This was like the centerpiece of your army. At, I think, like 300 points or something. Super good. It was very, very thematically, like, it's just a giant castle formation. You'd kind of, like, slowly roll up the board. This is just now the equivalent of Iron Drakes. Instead of taking Iron Drakes, you'd take Fusiliers, because the Iron Drakes can't stack with, like, the Hurricanum. There's just no point in taking Iron Drakes, I believe, at all, actually. Subtract 1 from the rend characteristic of weapons. Wait, what? Oh. Yeah, they get -1 rend on them. Yeah, that's pretty lame. Everything the humans have, I just want to proxy as dwarven miniatures. Because, like, the dwarves in this book are just boring. They're so thematically dead. Like, I don't know, they don't seem that fun. I like the human units, though, for sure. Like, fucking, actually, you know what? Battle Mage on Hurricanum, hang on. Where are the spells in this game again? Where are the spells? Are they in this thing, or are they in, like, the main book? Pick a spell ability that this unit can use. Where? The Fusel Major is sick. That's a cool mini. Add 1 to the hit rolls. Brother. That would be a cool fucking conversion. Imagine this as an iron steam golem, where you've got a master engineer on the back of it, fucking pointing out orders and shit like that. Like, that would be fucking cool. Or something along those lines. Like, that'd be dope. Yeah, honestly, I mean, these don't really excite me. Doesn't excite me too much. I didn't play the last edition. I ended up getting the launch box, but I never played it. I mean, the Fusel Major at this point, if you're running Gunline, is like a must. +1 to hit is good. It's like 3 up, 4 up. Prayer lore. Spell lore? Oh, here it is. Elemental lightning. You get 3 spells? Huh? Okay. Elemental lightning. Must Theo, buddy. Interesting. Well, will I play Cities of Sigmar? I have no idea. I guess we're gonna see when the time comes. I'd love to get back into Cities, because my girlfriend can also do Night Haunt. Which I wonder how good they are now. I guess I don't know yet, because the thing isn't out. Interesting, though. Very interesting. Alright. I need guns. I need the big guns. Let us see if we have any guns available. We do! We got Drake guns, baby. Everyone loves a good Drake gun. Got guns available? Can I buy this at Walmart? This goes on the credit card. I love it. Alright. Good. The fact that you can buy guns in Walmart is so jarring. Like, what the hell is going on there? You go to Walmart here, they fucking lock up Pokemon cards. Everyone steals them. In certain states. I mean, that's crazy, dude. I'm with the Europeans on this one. That's a bit fucking weird. Thing is, who buys them? You think people actually buy them? You buy guns from Walmart? Jesus Christ. I'm a bad influence on my viewers. Instead of guns, you should just buy Warhammer, dude. Honestly. Nice. Well, you're painting for somebody else and not for yourself. How selfless of you. God bless you, dude.
Shut up, you dickhead, now fuck off!
Are we winning?
Shut up, you dickhead, now fuck off! Caesar, thank you, buddy. Are we winning? Mentally, no. Mentally, we are deficient. Thank you. Shut up, you dickhead, now fuck off! I need Ironbreaker head. That sounds so terrible. Just don't think about it. I need Ironbreaker head. Don't think about it, dude. It's not that deep. Yeah, yellow's a little bit of a bitch. I used to paint Bad Moons. Alright, we got all the pieces we need for another 5 rounds of Drakes. Or 1 round of 5 Drakes. What if I could zoom this bitch out? Damn, look at that. Jesus Lord, you're thinking about it too much. It's not that deep, brother. Alright. We need to clean up these guns. You know, I'm really starting to think we're not even going to get Dwarves for another month. I think the last round of pre-orders was probably the most insulting I've seen it. But then again, if they're not ready, they're not ready. You can't really push them out when they're not there. You know what I should do? Hey, you know what I should do? I should reach out to Games Workshop and ask if they would like to sponsor me and send me all the new Dwarves. I could do that! That'd be awesome. I would sell the shit out of it. I love Dwarves. I could get everyone here to buy them. No copium. That'd be awesome. I'd love that. I can do a review of all of them, too, on stream. That'd be so cool. I would absolutely shill for GW if they gave me Dwarves. I'll hit him up with the, Please, I love dwarves. My dying wish is to see them released. Will you help? Bro, the emotes on this channel are so bad. I think that's what I explicitly told Ivana. I'm just like, make me the worst emotes you've ever seen. Like, they're bad. Garbage. Longer range in general? Yeah, they're just, there's no point in taking dwarves in cities, man. They're garbage. They are absolute shit. The only reason I'd ever get back into Age of Sigmar now is to just have fun with, like, making stuff. And then to play the game. Like, I love creating things. It's so fun. Especially when you can break the mold of an army and just kind of create things from your imagination that would still kind of work for them. Yeah, the city's rules came out for dwarves. They're all garbage. But, like, nobody's surprised. And they didn't even take them out of cities. They're gonna reuse the hammerers, everything that was previously in that. Oh, I care, because the thing is, it's not about winning, it's about having fun. That's the problem. It's just genuinely unfun. It's not about winning. It's never about winning. It's about enjoying yourself. And when the rules are so stripped down bare bones, and you can't even have combos, it's just unfun. Maybe I'll give it another flip through, but, like, I wasn't really too happy. They did this with the last edition as well, where the humans are just #1 because the humans have the Age of Sigmar models, and then everything else is sideline garbage. I wouldn't be surprised if the next edition of Cities of Sigmar completely drops everything. But cities, humans, and maybe a new dwarf unit and a new elf unit. I think that's exactly what they're waiting for. Because what they're doing right now with cities kind of goes against what makes them, like, the whole fantasy to Age of Sigmar thing, where they don't want same units, like, the exact same sculpts. Yeah, well, just read through them, you'll see what I mean. Well, yeah, you could. I would. I would just straight up do everything for Old World at this point, to be honest, if you're doing dwarves. That's what I would do. Well, they have classic dwarves in cities. That's like the closest thing you'll have to classic dwarves outside of playing Old World. big shield wall with shooting, but it's not like... it's all more so elite infantry instead of, like, classic dwarf stuff. Using proxies is one of the best ways to kind of encapsulate an entire army if you don't have the rules. If you play Cities Humans and you play Dwarves, you could basically field an entire visual dwarf army. You've got Fusiliers for Thunderers, you have the State Troop Free Guild fucking Steel Helm guys as, like, warriors. You have all of your elites in the Dwarven Company, like... visually, it's all there, but, like, rules-wise, it's a bit stale. And it makes sense if the humans are your big, you know, selling point for Cities of Sigmar, which they are, they're the humans. It makes sense to give them the most rules, not to mention they have Age of Sigmar models and everyone else doesn't, so... it was kind of just inevitable. But again, hobbies like this, they just take so much time. If you can field an entire converted army and everything's great and everything's painted, that's awesome, but, like, that is a big task. I haven't read a fucking book in, like, 2 months! I want to go back and read, I got no time! I want to go read. I feel like if you only did Warhammer as your main hobby, you'd probably get through a lot of this stuff, but, like... life is taxing, man. Life does suck away all the joy, eh? All the joy. I was thinking back today. We had to go fix a garage. The garage spring snapped. I'm like, if this was me 15 years ago, I would be playing Xbox right now. I'd be chilling. Life hits you hard, and when it does, dear God. Holy moly. Yeah. Weren't you making me something? Where's my damn thing you were making me? I want to see it, brother. Where is it? And if you didn't, that's okay, man. But that'd be awesome. I need to add it to my wall of dwarven things. I started and took a 2-week break. Yeah, I want to see it. I'd love to see it, dude. Absolutely. Put it in the Discord. Go for it. Yeah, it's all good. How they made the Lumineth range? Who knows, buddy? At least everything is free, I'll tell you that. At least it's all free. Better free than something you pay for that maybe you don't like. I heard they were pretty good. I don't think I've ever fought Lumineth. Everyone I fought was just not that. Not a single Lumineth player. I heard they were pretty good, though. Very frustrating. Very, very frustrating to deal with. Best rulebook or lore book to snag if they exist for Warhammer Tabletop. I mean, that's not... I mean, the main core book? Like, you talking about a general book? A general book for learning the rules of the game and the gist of the lore would be the core book. That's what it would be. Individual armies, I mean, it just depends on, like, what you're talking about. Because you've got 40k, you have Age of Sigmar, you have Warhammer Fantasy, or now the Old World. Like, you've got a bunch of different gaming systems, and they all kind of require different things. There's kind of, like, no one cure-all, you know, outside of that. Clubs, thank you, buddy. Thank you, sir. And I'm pretty sure most people who get kind of like the core book of a system more so read the rules than they do the core book, yeah. But like again, it depends on what gaming system you're playing. Like the Warhammer 40k core book, the Age of Sigmar core book, the Old World core book. Like Fantasy more, but 40k seems to be the 40k is the most popular for sure. Yeah. I mean, you can still play what you want. Like, if you're talking about actually playing physical tabletop, it might suck if your local scene doesn't have a player base for that game that you want to play. So, as an example, Warhammer the Old World is a take on, like, old Warhammer Fantasy, and it's set, you know, a few hundred years prior to, like, where we once were. The fuck is Ivana doing? It's still kind of new, and it's definitely a niche game, so, like, if you liked fantasy and you wanted to get into that, maybe your local scene is just kind of dry and nobody's playing Old World because, again, it's new, it's niche. Everywhere you go, you're more than likely going to find Age of Sigmar and 40k. So those are a little bit of a better bet if you want to get into those. But nothing should stop you if you want to try Old World. Art channel? Yeah, I gotcha. That's cool. Hey, that's pretty cool. I like it, dude. It is a bit of a rough sketch, but I can see it. Yeah, that's cool, man. Is that pencil? According to my friendly local game store, I'm the only person in a 2-hour radius that's interested in the old world. Hey, listen, man. I love fantasy, but unless you played it prior or you've played Total War, you won't like the game. Like, it's just not very inviting, I suppose. Yeah, you played it for 20 years. That's awesome. There you go. I played it since 7th, so that's like what? I can't even remember when 7th came out. But a lot of the people who are getting into it now... I was just painting Space Dwarves. Oh, that's cool. I'm actually selling my Votann just because I'm not interested in them, sadly. But I will show you one thing. I'll show you the OG Votann, because I have some of those. Yeah, Old World Dwarves are great, though. Give me one sec. I dug these out of my storage unit recently. What's up, Mochi? I'm a little bit more... I don't know what it is. These are just so weird. They're funky. But they're, I tried so hard to like the Leagues of Votann. And I feel like they just lack charm. There's something about them that just seems too streamlined for me. Whereas a lot of Dwarven things are kind of like individualized in a way. Not to say that these are individualized, but like... What got me into Votann and all that shit initially were the squats. The old Space Dwarves. Like, these guys are fucking awesome. Their helmets are so cool. But they're very... Like, these are a bit goofy. These are pretty goofy. The NASA punk vibe. Yeah, Oldhammer's cool. It's a bit, it's a little bit jank. But, like... That's classic. Those helmets are the GOAT. Those are great. Little visor fucking, like... biker helmets. Or, like a... helicopter pilot helmet things. They're weird. I think when it comes to Votann, I just need to figure out how I want to do them. I feel like giving them more of a, personalized, individual... you know, from guy to guy kind of aesthetic would make more sense for me. That's cool. I initially thought those as well. I also have these guys. These are the Hearthguard. Oh, these are not the Hearthguard. These are the exosuits, the egg bots. These are great, but the bikes are garbage. The bikes are, in my opinion, I wish the Votann bikes were more like the original squat bikes, but not so... silly. Yeah, these are amazing. These, I love these so much. They're lead, so I'm not going to open them, but like... dude, the charm they have is unmatched. Look at that. Bro's got a fucking, like, metallic... he's got a metal mustache. And he's an egg. Yeah, these are great. I just gotta figure out what I want to do with Votann. Because, again, I'm just so, like, drained in terms of their visuals. I've seen a few people do them a little bit differently, like in the vein of old squats, like what you did, right? Off Etsy with the older styled, like, trikes with the wheels. Like, those would look amazing. I think I've seen a few people do conversions of them as well. And they look way better than the hover tech that they've got going on. Personally. Are they really? Those are the best. The, what are they called? The Iron Here Hearthguard? Dr. Eggman drones. Yeah, the squat termies. I mean, they were kind of a joke. Like, you can't really look at those and be like, damn, that is a serious unit. Like, they have, like, no knees. Where are their knees? Yeah, they had the land trains. Pretty sure they had the minis for, Epic. I believe Epic had minis. I'm gonna keep trying to climb right now. I have no time for that other shit. No way. When I'm free to just sit down and stream without any thought in my head, that's when that's gonna happen. Here, I'll give you permission. You can, if you wanted to share them, you could post them. Give me one sec. Maybe that'll work. Oh, gotcha. It may not even work. I gave someone else permission, and, it just never worked. Maybe. I like the idea of painting the squats up as, like, classic Rogue Trader colors. I like that idea. Like, I would do the egg bots. Yeah, for sure. I love them. I guess it's bugged. You can send it to, yeah, DM Sharkadin. He's a mod, and he'll, post it. Because, I don't know, dude, my bot's garbage. It's just not working. It's not working. Gangplank's pistol. That's cool. I like it. I like the, See, that's how they should look, eh? If they're all fucking distressed and beat up. Yeah, it looks sick, dude. You decided to paint the canopies instead of leaving them, like, clear. Looks good. Yeah, I like it. I've seen a few people do, like, their land fortresses with, like, grav technology, and it's very crazy looking. Oh, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, that is what it looks like, yeah. I can see it now for sure. That's cool. I've always liked gritty models, and I feel like if you're going to do anything 40k, it's got to be kind of gritty, you know? What you could have done on the side, like with the pinup, what if you did like a dwarven woman? You know, big, thick lad, thick lady. That would work. That looks good though, man. Give me one sec. My shit was muted. Nah, it looks like a working vehicle, yeah. Everything Votan in 40K should look pretty worn and beat. But still very dwarvish, you know, like not completely run down. They're like an ever-turning cog. Always trying to, like, do something. I wish I could get to that point where I could paint stuff, but right now, oh, hell no. There are people who've done Borderlands paint jobs. They look really, really good. But it's very, like... It's a very specific paint job, right? That would be good. The only problem I have with Dread Nova Dwarves is that it makes them look evil, and no dwarf should be evil. It's just how dwarves are, man. You can't make them evil unless they're disgusting chaos dwarves. Which, in that case, satanic. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's like a lived-in universe thing, right? Like, oh, Star Wars, lived-in universe. When I do my minis, like, it'll definitely be very much as if they were alive, essentially. Like, I do like the box art of GW, but it's very much a presentation, you know, showing off something in, like, its best form, I guess you could say, but not being too realistic. Just making everything vibrant and not so dull and depressing. Yeah. Yeah, I like the in-universe look. Absolutely, that's the sickest. What, these guns? The Drake guns? Yeah, take it easy, man. Thank you, sir. Yeah, the Drake guns are cool. They're pretty good, too. It's kind of weird to see them above ground, because, like, these guys typically just sit in the underway, or in, tunnel systems below a hold, and kind of just live there for most of their life, but... Times are tough, man. If you've got your rear guard coming to the front, times are tough. I've painted a few things, or, well, not really a few things, but I will be doing it eventually when I'm actually ready to paint, but right now I'm more so inclined to just build. Because the biggest thing for me is that I want everything ready to be painted at the same time so I can just paint them all together, instead of painting one thing at a time, then building one thing, then painting one thing. I'd rather have my army ready, and then just go. And right now, we're not disgustingly far away from that day. Like, thankfully, dwarves are kind of expensive in points, so you don't have that many of them. And, if we finish this, we should be at about maybe 40 more units. I'll gift you 10 subs when you do. Okay, that's gonna be a while, brother. That's gonna be a while. I kind of already know what scheme I'm going with, but it's a matter of making sure everything is converted, and I'm kind of happy with it. Because again, when you work on an army, no, we're gonna do The main color will predominantly be like blues and golds. But there will be other things. I would love to do green, but like I've already got an idea for green through like the Lord of the Rings stuff that I'm trying to do in the meantime. Because I don't want to do like a fantasy army green and then do a Lord of the Rings army green, because then they would just clash. I definitely want them to be like their own thing. Are you talking about like legitimate paint schemes? Like lore-friendly fantasy schemes? Oh, you're talking about Votan. That would fit. Hey, whatever looks good, man. Whatever is visually cool, that's what people gotta go with. It's just, I feel like the Leagues of Votan have the potential to look so good in evil-looking colors, but, like, it would just look so gross mentally, you know? Not visually. Visually, it'd look amazing, but mentally. It's like, these dwarves are evil, they're terrible. Annihilate them. Yeah, yeah, I know, but that's more so like, well, visually they'd look fucking evil. Whatever makes you happy, though. Whatever you like visually, that's good. It has nothing to do with anyone else's opinion but your own. Disloyal, yo, buddy. I mean, Warhammer is a visual hobby, so whatever looks cool. I mean, again, like Dread Nova theme, black with the gray. You'd have black armor, gray fatigues, red lenses, red flare, and shit like that. Like, that is such an easy scheme to do. That would look so sick. But they'd look so fucking evil. Like, yes, that'd be awesome. I hate that I like the idea of that. I dislike the idea of liking evil dwarves. Yeah. Hey, whatever works, man. You like bright colors, darker colors, whatever it may be. That's cool. Everyone's into something different. Hey, whatever works. I've seen people do the Lego, like, Explorers theme for the Votan. Like the Arctic Explorer Lego theme. That's always fun. Yeah, you could do that. You could definitely do it. There's something about the uniformity of Votan that really deters me in terms of scheme, because to me they would just kind of look like small Space Marines in a way. Rambo, yo. They do kind of yeah, when the Votan were first teased, everyone was like, "Yo, they look like Space Marines, kind of, in a way." They have that vibe. I mean, big, chunky armor. Okay, I think after I'm done gluing this, it's my time to leave. It's been about 2 hours, and unfortunately, within 2 hours, you can't get anything done, but I do have to go. Such is the universe sometimes. Yeah, the call, I mean, the one thing they're missing is iconography. They just don't, they don't do enough, like, intricate detailing on the Votan. I think it'd be fucking awesome to have that stuff. Intricate, like, dwarven detailed, you know, space gear would be very interesting, but I can understand why they wouldn't have that. Maybe. A new book would be nice. Show off some new stuff. Like, I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do the Votan. Because I still don't know. And that's one of the one things that's, like, kind of bothering me every time I look at them, because I want to love them. They're space dwarves. I want to really care about them, but it's hard. It's hard to care about them. Maybe I don't have it in me to love something I don't understand. The one thing I love the most from the original squats, so the original Space Dwarves, their Hearthguard was so cool because each one of them had a different helmet. They were almost like individual war heroes, right? Whereas kind of the new lore for them, the Hearthguard, the Iron Here, that's the same thing, but they don't look unique. Not the egg suits. These were, those were the exo armor. We're talking about the generic ones, the generic on-foot, unarmored Hearthguard that would be surrounded by, like, the king. I have the weird book I'll show you in a sec. They had such good helmets. Like, they were very, totally dwarvish, but also, they all stood out as something very unique that just you didn't see anywhere else. Yeah, the egg suits are great. The exo-armored squats are amazing. They just have that vibe. They have flavor. They don't look like anything else. How many dwarves have you made so far? For this army, not enough. Unfortunately. I'm gonna have to fill all these gaps. All right, let me go get the book really quickly. Oh, my leg, brother. My leg. The Votan never got a codex. The Votans, sorry, not the Votan. The squats never had a codex. The closest thing they ever got to them was in a White Dwarf magazine. 111. This one. And it goes over all of their units, and it shows off the sculpts. And, I mean, the biker squats were just garbage. That's the GOAT. That's the GOAT. That's why he's the GOAT. Yeah, see, this is the coolest thing. So, squat breastplates. This thing. He's got, like, the nipples, the nipple bolts. Squat breastplates. Squat warlords and their Hearthguards have from time immemorial worn finely wrought breastplates and helms decorated with ancestral faces. In ancient times, breastplates would have been crafted from simple beaten metal plates. These much cherished items of war panoply have continued in favor in the more technically advanced form of carapace breastplates, still decorated with traditional ancestor images. So, like, you can definitely see that when you look at the actual Hearthguard models. There's the Warlord in his Hearthguard. Those are sick masks. Those are sick. Those are great. That's the good shit. So, like, it's basically the king and his retinue, right? Think of them as hammers, but more so not in exo armor, right? It's very bizarre looking, but this is kind of what the squats look like. The Warlord must be accompanied by 4 Hearthguard. The Warlord and his Hearthguard can be whatever level the player wishes. Okay, whatever. It's just old stuff. They even had melee combat squads of Space Dwarves. So, like, literally assault Space Marines, but squats with, like, battle axes and shit like that, which is a bit dumb. But that's fun. Weapons teams. The Guild Master. The fucking biker gangs. Yeah. The living ancestors, these guys were your mages, basically. Commissars that would work alongside them but not kill them. Tech priests. There's the models, the Hearthguard. Those are so good. Love it. So cool. These are garbage, in my opinion. Like, they got the fucking handlebars and, you know, bros' bellies hanging out. Like, what the fuck is that? Right, those are kind of gross. DRG Dwarves or Leagues of Votann? Leagues of Votann. But the Hearthguard are great. Those look super, super cool. Living Ancestors. These guys had fucking sidecars. The Living Ancestors, they had little, like, dinky, sidecars that they would just hang out in. Exo armor. Yeah. Michael and Alan Perry. The goats. They ended up doing a lot of the Lord of the Rings stuff. Yeah, they're pretty cartoony. I mean, they look great, though. Well, the artwork looks great. There's the Warlord and his Hearthguard. Come on. That shit looks better than the Votann stuff. No cope. That's awesome. This guy's getting his throat slit. Fucking dirty-ass Eldar. That's cool. Maybe I'll do a take on this. If I could somehow work in, like, an individualized set of gear for, like, each Votanner, I think that'd look pretty dope. But in the vein of the old school stuff. I wonder how I'd do it. Squats against orcs. This guy's taking a bullet to the forehead. Rip. That's cool. I mean, this is just... this is literally just Warhammer Fantasy, but it's in space. I love it. You can see the exo-armored Hearthguard running in the back. They do look a little goofy for, like, the absolute, like, cream of the crop for this race. To don a suit of armor that looks like you're walking around in an egg is kind of embarrassing. To a degree. That's great, though. All right. Anyways, I'm going to go, folks. I'm going to maybe try and go read something. But, yeah, with that being said, I am out of here. 2 hours ain't much, but for now, it's all I've got. So, with that being said, everyone take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Have a great night, great evening, wherever you're from. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll see you all later. Peace, peace, everyone.